Today, Bradley Manning, a whistleblower, was convicted by a military court at Fort Meade of 19 offences. These 19 offences involve supplying the press, including WikiLeaks, with information. The counts against him most controversially include 5 counts of espionage. He now faces a maximum sentence of 136 years. The controversial aiding the enemy charge against Bradley Manning has fallen away. It was only included, it seems, to make calling journalism espionage sound reasonable. It is not. Bradley Manning's alleged disclosures have exposed war crimes, sparked revolutions, and induced democratic reform. He is the quintessential whistleblower. This is the first ever espionage conviction against a whistleblower in the United States. It is a dangerous precedent and an example of national security extremism. It is a short-sighted judgment that cannot be tolerated, and it must be reversed. It can never be that conveying true information to the public is espionage. The judge in this proceeding has allowed the prosecution to substantially alter the charges after both the defence and the prosecution had rested their cases. She has permitted the prosecution 141 witnesses and extensive secret testimony. The government kept Bradley Manning in a cage, stripped him naked, and isolated him in order to break him. An act formally condemned by the United Nations Special Rapporteur for Torture. This was never a fair trial, and it has not been a fair trial. It's clear the last few years has seen an important backlash against the authoritarianism being exercised by the United States government, by the national security extremism that we see today. Bradley Manning's alleged actions appear to be part of that, a reaction against abuse. Edward Snowden's actions are clearly also a reaction against national security extremism. It's a very interesting moment in time when on the one hand we see a collapse in the rule of law, extrajudicial assassinations, secret trials, all those things that in the West we claim as important and central to having a liberal democracy. But on the other hand, there is a greater movement than ever before in trying to establish these rights. It's not clear which side is going to prevail, and that's what makes this moment such an important time.